Areas of the face that we can treat with anti-wrinkle treatments can vary from one person to another. And I always say, treat areas that bother you. Don't just have them done because you think that you should have them done, especially when just because your best friend might have 3 areas, you think that you have to have 3 areas. And that's something that we always go through when we have that consultation. So first of all, I always start with saying, what are the areas that bother you? But then there are some people who say, well, what areas can I have done? So we thought we would just come on camera just to kind of break it down, just to kind of make you aware and show you the areas that can be treated on the face with anti-wrinkle. So the most common area is the frown area. So we treat this area, especially if you've got a good strong frown. Now you've got to remember, I've actually had anti-wrinkle treatment, so I can't really move very much. So the frown area is one area, but if you wanted the full forehead, that'd be classed as 2 areas, because the forehead is actually split into 2 areas because of the way the muscles work. So some people will just have 1 area here, but a lot of people have 2 areas. So when you do raise your eyebrows up, it reduces the movement on the top part here. Crow's feet is another area, so when you're smiling, it will just help to soften these lines and give you a bit of a wider kind of eye area when you're smiling as well. Some people have it on the gummy smile across the top of the lip here. Now we only really advise that you have this done if you have a real gummy smile. It doesn't really soften the lines, and we have to be very careful in this area, because if you have it and it lowers it, you will then be walking around with a very droopy lip, so we have to be very careful. So it's more for those that when they're smiling and it's really pulling up, we try to relax it and bring that lip down. You can also have it in the corner of the marionette lines to help relax this muscle, and it can help ping up. But again, not everybody is eligible. So again, it might be on that consultation that we can then assess to see if it's something that you can have and will benefit from. Because what you have to remember is anti-wrinkle treatment is a relaxant. And if you relax the muscles too much, you can then be left with droopy eyelids, you can be left with a droopy lip, where you won't be able to talk, drink through a straw properly, and obviously it can actually downpull the side of the smile if we're not careful. Anti-wrinkle treatment can also be given in the masseter muscle. So if you have a really strong muscle where you're grinding your teeth, you get headaches, you have ear pain, that can really help as well. And we can also give it in the chin line. So along here, if you have a pebble dash chin, and what that means is it's really dimply, so that can help as well to make it look a little bit smoother. We can also give it in the neck and the jawline to help tighten up, but again, it works better on younger clients than it does on older clients. So again, it might be that some people aren't medically eligible for that. And we can also give it in the neck here, called the platysma bands, are very, very strong. We can give it here to help relax. And also one other area is underarms for sweating. We also give it in this area, which we have a lot of clients for, especially in the summer months if you over sweat. And there are some very odd areas that you can do, like the palm of your hands and the palms of your feet, but that's something that's very specialist, so yeah. But if you have any questions, please direct message us, but just remember, if you are a new client, you will need to come and see us face to face for a free consultation first, so we can check that you're medically eligible to have that treatment, and we can do the prescription and make sure it's here for you. So yes, we look forward to seeing you soon.